video. Supposedly I have a 9 a.m. appointment here in Arlington, Texas, Sunday morning. Saturday, 5:22 p.m. now. It wouldn't be such a big deal, but I have a load that I got to pick up tomorrow morning after I deliver here. Going to Neosho, Missouri. It's not like I can cancel that load. That's a load that I've worked with a broker for well over a year with. And I have to get this load off in the morning. Whether it's cold storage or they send somebody here. There's another truck beside me that's supposed to have the same appointment. So let's hope they send a crew in here to unload these trucks in the morning. It's a gamble, and that's the problem when you book ahead or you take a load, to a place you've never been to before on an off day. If it had been like an Aldi's or a regular food service, Benny Keith, whatever, yeah, you know that they're working Sundays. This place here, I don't know. I hope they send somebody in here to unload these trucks. If not, the broker I booked this load with better find me a cold storage ASAP in the morning. But let me show you the fun of trying to back into this place. So yeah, it's not the easiest back, but at least it's a Saturday and there's not a whole lot of traffic out here. So try to zoom this back in a little bit. Sorry, I don't know. But this is probably my first video, and I'll post more. But this week I left out Monday from Oklahoma City, took a load to Houston, dropped that load off in Houston. Picked up a load, went to Jackson, Mississippi. No, I left out Tuesday. Damn. I don't know. Monday or Tuesday I left out. Went to Houston, dropped off. Went to Jackson, Mississippi, dropped off. Picked this load up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And then I have a load picking up tomorrow in Chillicothe, Texas, going to Neosho, Oklahoma. Have a load picking up Monday morning out of Neosho, coming back to Dallas for a Tuesday morning delivery. Then I have a Tuesday pickup back in Chillicothe, coming back to Fort Worth. And then probably I'll have a load Wednesday over by Gainesville, going back to Cleburne. But that's all in the assumption at this moment. I'm booked out until at least Tuesday, so hopefully the rest of the week will pick up. My other driver, he's already got his 2 loads for next week. He's picking up in Tulsa, going to Kentucky, and then from Kentucky he's picking up in not far from where he's at in Indiana, coming back to Pauls Valley, Oklahoma to finish the week off. And he'll probably go home unless we can get him a load Friday out of Oklahoma City, going towards his house for next week. But so right now, his truck's booked for next week. My truck's booked for half of next week, and my office is getting delivered Monday. And I really needed to be home, but I couldn't turn down these loads, the Sunday load. And so I had to take that load. I couldn't turn that down. it's over $3 a mile load. And in this economy, in this truck market, you don't turn those loads down. So that's the tough part about being a truck driver, guys. If you're not a truck driver, you don't really understand sometimes the challenges and struggles that our families go through, and the things that need to be done when we're there that we at home, you know, that we can't do because we're not there. So when we are home, we rush around, try to get everything done that we need to get done while we're at home. And then, you know, while I was home last week, the building, you know, they could have delivered it then, but as soon as I leave out, bam, hey, your office is ready. Well, I'm not home. And I was planning on deadheading home tomorrow after I got this unloaded, but you know, like I said, you can't turn down the $3 plus mile load in this market. So sadly, my wife's got to deal with it, and you know, it's tough. It's tough on her. You know, it's tough on me. She don't think it is, but it really is, because I don't like having to put so much on her. But at the same time, I got a lot on my plate. I'm trying to keep 2 trucks running, 2 trailers running, this business afloat. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. You know, if it was last year last year and the year before where money was flowing, you know, easy, then I could afford to take off. But it's not that way anymore. It's my consistent freight that I pulled for the last year and a half is dried up for the most part. And you know, that's put a big financial crunch on us as a business. And you know, we've had to tighten our belts at home. Thankfully, our house is paid off. We had no vehicle payments. You know, the only payments that we do have is my truck payment, my trailer payment. I bought a motor for my driver's truck. I have that payment, and then my credit card payment that I'm trying to get paid off. So fortunately and luckily, that's the only debt that we have as a business and a family is our equipment. So we get that credit card knocked off and get his payment paid, the loan for that payment paid off for his motor, and we'll be a lot better. By then though, I'll probably have another payment either for a motor for my truck or another truck. I'm gonna trade my truck in or sell it. I'm gonna have to sell it because it's a deleted truck. So sell it. It's a good truck. It's just, you know, I'm really tired of chasing ghosts with it. It's simple little stuff, and you know, it's just I'm tired of chasing ghosts with it. It's a good truck for local hauling rock. You know, it's had a lot of motor work done to it, but you know, for over the road or regional application, it's not very fuel efficient. 7 miles a gallon if I'm lucky. Pulling, you know, light loads at 65 mile an hour. You know, that's just for me. I need consistent 8 miles, 7-8 miles a gallon consistently, and this truck just don't offer it. But it's a great truck. Like I said, it's close to $20,000 worth of engine work done in it last year or year before last. So it's got a new crank, new main bearings, put a new radiator in it. It's had a water pump put in it. I mean, just a lot of stuff that, you know, that may have not been going bad, but was going bad, or I thought would needed to be changed at the time to keep it from, you know, leaving me stranded on the side of the road. So It's just not a good regional or like I said, a regional or over the road truck. Other than that, I mean, she pulls. She's a good truck. It's just doesn't work in my application. You know, I'd like to find something that's got an APU on it because I don't like idling. But you know, I gotta idle. It's too hot right now. Some nights I've been able to shut the truck off and just survive with a fan, but overall, man, it's just too hot. I mean, I could make it, I could survive, but you want to be comfortable when you're out here. And unfortunately, right now, I have to idle my truck, and it's killing my fuel economy having to idle. You know, I filled up in Jackson the other night, and it burnt like 15 gallons overnight. 15 gallons at $3.80 a gallon, that adds up. You do that every day, plus not to mention the wear and tear on my engine. You know, the components and all that on my engine. I don't like idling for many reasons, obviously. But you know, I'm also gonna be comfortable. If you want to know about my truck, it's got a refrigerator. It's a 2015 Freightliner Cascadia. It's got 727,647 miles. Like I said, at 498,000 miles, they went in and put a whole new bottom end in. Rods, main bearings, a new crank, a new oil pickup tube because the one that was in it fell out. Obviously, when I bought it from Freightliner didn't fix it, even though there was a recall on it. And so it's had some engine work done on it. Like I said, it's deleted. What else? We put a radiator in it 2 summers ago. Put a water pump in it last year. I just put new brake drums on the rears. So right now, that's pretty much it on this truck. So I've been I'll give you a little details of me. Been driving for 23 years. I drove for other people, made other people money, and finally stepped out 2.5 years ago when I bought this truck. I bought it in February of 21, and by March, the end of March is when the motor shelled after I bought it. So, you know, that was a stressful time. I made 5 loads with it when the bottom end shelled on me. Warranty fixed it, all but $500 or so, and got it fixed. And pretty much, other than just DEF issues, it's been a solid truck. But I don't have the DEF issues anymore. I didn't have $15,000 to replace the one box, the filters, the dozer valves, all this crap that's not needed on these trucks that our government thinks it is needed because, oh my God, the world's gonna boil and all this other stupid crap that they're claiming that they just want to enslave us. But I'm not going to get on that tirade because it is what it is. And then I don't know, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm here in Arlington, Texas, waiting to get unloaded in the morning, and then head out to Northwest Texas pick up a load going to Neosho, Missouri, and then from there back to Dallas, and then back to Chillicothe, back to Fort Worth. So I will update you guys with a video in a few days and let you know how things are going. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. It's my first video, so there ain't gonna be no editing. I don't have any of that editing hardware. I'm doing this crap off my phone. So if you will, like, follow, help a brother out. So y'all have a good and blessed day, and then we'll see you on the next video.